Alright, chat. You know what time it is. You know what time it is. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? For some Seth! For some more Seth. I know this one's been requested a lot. Like a lot. Specifically this one. Dwarf Fortress Review. Strike the Earth, praise... whatever name that is. By Seth! SsethTzeentach. SsethTzeentach. So we're gonna watch this. This one's been requested quite a bit. Freya? Is that what it says? Freya? I wasn't sure. I'm very excited for this one, as this one has been requested a lot. So let's jump into it! Hey people, Seth here. Hey Seth, Mintzey here. I'm ready to giggle again.
Hey people, Seth here. Today, I'll be covering a long-running cult classic that's still updated and developed to this very day. A game which chronicles the lives and accomplishments of stumpy alcoholics as they struggle to avoid sobriety. A game where...
I mean, they're dwarfs after all, can you blame them?
Accomplishments of stumpy alcoholics as they struggle to avoid sobriety. A game where the most ludicrous events take place daily, where civilizations rise and fall just because someone left a Necronomicon in the pub.
Wait, where do you get your Necronomicon? I want that one. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that?
In the public library, a game where the UI is
Wait, what were those other books? Hold on. I can't read that. Something Atlas Shrugged, Infinite Jest, Brood Maiden for the Centaur. Well, we all know what kind of book that is. PewDiePie. Wait, the captions are blocking it. PewDiePie. No, oh well. I mean, this... God damn it. Bagged something groceries. Bagged Groceries is a smut novel? Oh my god, is it really? How to avoid huge ships. Is that about the Titanic? Read by the ogres. Well... Why is it just all smut books? There's another one. My phone's blocking it. How to... I can't read that one down there. The text is too blurry. Either way, like, more than half of these are smut books. They're spicy books. It's tapped out. Here, I'll move out of the way. Oops. It's the one next to that. So there's how to avoid huge ships. I can't read that other one though. It's too blurry. It's how to something. How to avoid huge... I can't read it. Both of those are how to avoid huge ships. Oh, are they? Okay. The other one is too blurry. That makes sense. Oh my gosh. Either way, many of these are smut.
A game where the UI is so useless and convoluted that you'd honestly have an
Jesus, why is there so many things? Good lord, miners, woodworkers, stoneworkers, rangers, metalsmiths, jewelers, crafts, dwarfs, nobles, admins, peasants, dwarven children. Good lord!
Honestly have an easier time playing Microsoft Excel.
Oh, no! Why are we going with the gimp suit people again? Okay, Slaves to Armuk, God of Blood, Chapter 2, Dwarf Fortress.
I'm a performance artist. Deep dark fantasies.
God.
Come on, college boy.
Hey, Ricardo! The freaking Minecraft pickaxe.
On my shoulder.
Ricardo.
I'm speaking, of course, about Dwarf Fortress. Dwarf Fortress is less of a game and more of a complex fantasy world simulation.
I see. The social biology of wasps. Thinking Kids, the math. You know, I think I have that book. That looks very familiar. Beyond Good and Evil. And then a Bible verse.
Dwarf Fortress is less of a game and more of a complex fantasy world simulation made by one guy over 20
Really?
years.
Holy shit! One dev game, huh?
More of a complex fantasy world simulation made by one guy over 20 years and probably for the rest of his natural and unnatural lifespan as we plan to crowdfund Tarn Adams a synthetic body so he can focus on what truly matters. Dwarf Fortress really is one of the greatest autism projects to ever blossom. Fun fact, it's also the hardest game to run on PC, even at
Wait. Really? No fucking way. Oh my god. Wait, how old is this video? Okay, 7, probably almost 8, yeah, almost 8 years ago. It's all CPU. Oh.
even an i7 processor chokes and dies the moment you forget to sterilize your cats. If not for the ever-increasing technological demands of Dwarf Fortress, AMD and Intel would be bankrupt right now. To even begin playing Dwarf Fortress, you'll need some prescription medication, but
I got plenty of those. I'm all set, don't worry.
more importantly, you'll need a world to play in. So, we create one, we set some parameters, and the game will then calculate 250 fucking years of history for this randomly generated world. And, depending on your computer, this may also
That's Elite Gaming Rig. 160 gigabytes HDD, 2 gigabytes dual lane memory, Rat Core 3200 RPM heatsink. My guy. I just realized there's an actual rat in there. Oh my god. Seth! It looks so fucking dirty! Dust your computer out! Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
computer, this may also take 250 years. Once the world is made, it's all yours. And like an abusive lover, she will caress and beat you senseless. And each time, you'll come back for more. There's 2 main game modes you can play.
Okay, Slaves to Armagh, God of the Blood, Chapter 2, Dwarf Fortress, Histories of Greed and Dynamism? Hatsunayachio, Boulder, Region 3, Dwarf Fortress, okay, Adventurer Legends.
In Dwarf Fortress, you can either choose to embark on distant lands and lead a fortress to ruin, or die horrifically in the pursuit of adventure. To begin, let's cover Fortress mode first. All you have to do is pick a nice place to embark, and that's about it. Despite common myths, Dwarf Fortress isn't complicated.
Successfully stealth cast... Oh my god! Successfully stealth castrated my first enemy. Nice. Nice. Very nice. Damn. How do you stealth castrate someone? Ricardo. Oh my god, look at... I like his little spreadsheet here. How do I make slaves? Successfully stealth castrated my first enemy. If a woman isn't able to engineer a magma pump for the purpose of burning the flesh of elves, she isn't worth dating. And then all these formulas.
Despite common myths, Dwarf Fortress isn't complicated. Just follow a couple of tutorials and you'll be a seasoned veteran in no time. You should also download and use the Lazy Noob Pack because the game is almost unplayable without it. Some may disagree with this statement, but to put it simply, they're fucking wrong. These same people will disagree with my
Fucking... For wearing neck beards. Of course, they gotta have their swords, their katanas. Low-key though, katanas are amazing. I'll hate on them for their fedora. I'll clown on them for that, but katanas are really cool. I actually really like swords. I do really like swords. Some swords are beautiful.
People will disagree with my choice of tile set, or the fact that I use a tile set at all. To answer these concerns and make this video that much easier to watch, I will be using all of the tile sets at random. In Fortress mode, you start out with 7 dwarves, given the difficult task of establishing civilization. The longer you survive and flourish, the more migrants will arrive from neighboring cities, attracted by the promise of your growing fortress. From there on, any number of things can happen. Disaster.
God, there's just so much going on. Like, looking at it is making my fucking eyes hurt. Like, there's just so much going on. Oh my gosh. It looks really neat. Don't get me wrong. The game looks very, very cool. It's just, it's a lot.
Number of things can happen. Disaster, tragedy, invasions, and...
What was that? Possessed? Something possessed? Oh wait. The coast Ta Numer. Gem cutter. Possessed by unknown forces. Well.
Tragedy, invasions, and tantrum spirals which threaten to end your fort at any given moment. But whether you live or die, just remember, losing is fun. It's impossible to cover everything. So, let me tell you some stories.
Seth's stories. I'm ready. Oops. Tell us more, Seth. I can't read this, but I'm ready.
Stories. The first fortress I ever founded was absolutely terrible. We had no metal, so instead we fought with...
I thought that was a steak at first. Or some no, not steak. I thought that was brisket. I'm not gonna lie. That didn't look like a rock. That just looks like... That looked like some overdone brisket. That looked like some overdone brisket, not a rock.
Metal, so instead we fought with sticks and traded pottery for any possible scrap of metal. We also lived in constant fear. There was a were-zebra on the loose.
What? Excuse me? That's fucking terrifying.
Of metal.
What?
We also lived in constant fear. There was a were-zebra on the loose. He kept eating my chickens and trampling my dwarves. As if I couldn't escape the furry menace in real life, it torments me in my video games as well. It turned out that the were-zebra was a human musician who plays at my tavern. So I let him stay and snap a few chicken necks every month. The place was actually quite successful. 5 years on and no major invasions. What the hell? I asked my friend, who knows Dwarf Fortress, to take a look. He came back shocked and told me, "You're not at war with the goblins." How? I had no idea. My fortress was a place of culture and learning, of drunken...
God damn it. What? Oh yeah? We're culture? Yeah, that's culture. Agreed. Yeah. We're definitely... Yep.
At war with the goblins. How? I had no idea. My fortress was a place of culture and learning, of drunken revelry and international diplomatic renown. Life proceeded as normal.
And then, man, what a throwback to those graphics. The vanilla World of Warcraft. Damn.
Life proceeded as normal. And then, one day, one of my guests of honor, a legendary human wrestler, had too much to drink and went into a murderous rage. He proceeded... to grab a goblin dancer and pulled off her lower jaw. As she was screaming, he began thrashing her with her own jawbone. The situation quickly deteriorated as she retaliated back. My other dwarves, upon seeing that a man was under attack and, fearing for his life, used appropriate self-defense to remove the assailant's ability to chew food, launched into a furious brawl.
Jesus, the siege operator charges at the dancer. The siege operator collides with the dancer. The dancer is knocked over. Oh my god.
It was a bloodbath at
Jesus! Oh my god! Siege operator punches the dancer in the lower body with her left hand, bruising the muscle and bruising the right kidney through the cheap wool cloak. God!
Assailant's ability to chew food launched into a furious brawl. It was a bloodbath that marked the beginning of a race riots. Every goblin in my fortress was slaughtered. For our acts of racial cleansing, the goblins had declared war on us, one we couldn't win. And all because some retard couldn't handle his mushroom wine. Several months later, my
They shouldn't have been served that much alcohol, man. This all could have been prevented.
And all because some retard couldn't handle his mushroom wine. Several months later, my fortress was swallowed by the Green Horde. Those who weren't murdered walled themselves off, went crazy and consumed each other. The rest starved to death. Dwarf Fortress, a fun, light-hearted experience for the whole family.
Yeah!
My second fortress fared slightly better, until I dug too deep. My third...
What? You have discovered an eerie cavern. The air above the dark stone floor is alive with vortex of purple light and dark, boiling clouds. Seemingly bottomless glowing pits mark the surface. Well, that sounds terrifying.
My third? Well, we all know how this ends already, right? One of my dwarves got possessed, so I walled off his workshop, forgot about it, and accidentally opened up his crypt in the middle of town. The nauseous fumes from his hot, decomposing body erupted across several levels, driving everyone insane from the sight and stench of his swollen cadaver. In the chaos, a mother dropped her toddler into a shallow pool of water. The child drowned, causing the mother to go into a tantrum and attack an experienced axe dwarf, who decapitated her. The dead bodies caused more tantrums.
This escalates so quickly. Oh my god.
An experienced axe dwarf, who decapitated her. The dead bodies caused more tantrums, which would result in even more dead bodies, which eventually reduced my population to a single person, a single axe dwarf, who was now considered legendary, having gained enough experience from beheading everybody else. My fourth attempt
That's
was
one way to level up. That's one way to level up.
Actually fine. The fortress still stands as a grisly reminder of why we have health and safety. I read online somewhere that you could train your dwarves extremely quickly by constructing a danger room. The idea is simple. We put a dwarf in a room filled with traps, we activate them, and our brave warriors will
Pause. Go back. Filled with what? Yeah, that's what I thought. My favorite kind of traps, to be honest. If I'm being honest, I'd fall for them. Easy. No questions asked.
traps, we activate them, and our brave warriors will gracefully dodge and block every single one of them. But this process wasn't fast enough, so we replaced the traps with coins. We hit the lever and 500 freshly minted coins would harmlessly ricochet at high speed across the room, turning—
What is this fucking, Ultra kill? We're throwing coins at enemies and people? Money laundering? Oh, it could be that too.
Wasn't fast enough, so we replaced the traps with coins. We hit the lever and 500 freshly minted coins would harmlessly ricochet at high speed across the room, turning our—
Reminds me of Ultra kill with the coins as like ammunition.
dwarves into professional soldiers instantly. However, it didn't work. 500 coins suddenly ricocheted at high speed and destroyed my dwarf's windpipe. Even the best surgeons available couldn't operate quick enough to restore oxygen supply. The cause of death was ruled to be asphyxiation by legal tender.
Damn.
Not to be dissuaded, I tried to optimize coin training. I made my men wear 5 layers of cotton around their necks. The results? Several women were now widows, and about a dozen men were now buried without a throat. It turns out coins are very dangerous. Attempt number 5, my current and final fortress. One day, I receive a notification. One of my master engravers had just—
Now, pause. What was that? What was he engraving? I think I need to hire this guy. I need him to engrave a few things for me as well. Just some family jewels.
Had just sculpted a masterpiece on the dining room wall. I find the engraving and read the description. He just sculpted a
Argan Jubilation of Mirth. Engraved on the wall is an exceptionally designed image of Athlumni, Polyset, the dwarf, and Osmodi Kilrutan, the dwarf by Athlumni Polyset. Athlumni Polyset is striking down Osmodi Kilrutan. The artwork relates to the killing of Asmodai Kilrutan by Athlumni Polyset in Kaza Gudam in the mid-autumn of 2061. Those are a lot of words that I can't say.
drawing of himself stabbing another dwarf, and soon
Beautiful.
after, he actually stabbed him. What an absolute lad. This was also about the time I decided to embark on a haunted biome.
Oh.
My personal advice, don't do that. Nothing dies on a haunted biome. The moment you kill an animal, it gets back up.
Well,
the
that's
moment
terrifying.
you chop off a limb, it gets possessed and tries to choke you. Did you know?
Just a limb? Oh my god.
The moment you chop off a limb, it gets possessed and tries to choke you. Did you know this applies to shellfish and crustaceans?
But wait, what if you chopped off your own pee-pee? Could you then... You see what I'm trying to get at with this? Like self-cessed? Exactly.
As well? I didn't, but I've just lost a good fisherman to an undead pile of lobster shells. If all of this sounds like too much to handle, then you can play adventure mode instead.
Okay, so there's Dwarf, Adventure Mode, and then Legends Mode.
Adventure mode lets you design and control a single character that can interact with, influence, and shape the world. Once again, it's impossible to cover everything, so instead, I'll share some of my character's exploits. The very first character I ever made was a human, locally
Okay.
renowned for his acts of heroism. I didn't know the controls and didn't really care. I spent my entire time accusing children of being vampires and throwing silver at them until they died. No one dared intervene in my righteous crusade against darkness. Incidentally, one of the people I accused was actually a vampire, who proceeded to kill me instantly to get rid of the evidence.
Wow.
My second character was a kobold who had successfully integrated with modern civilization. To demonstrate how integrated I was, I immediately assassinated the king. To my surprise,
You know what? I expect nothing less from Seth. I expect nothing less from Seth, to be honest.
To demonstrate how integrated I was, I immediately assassinated the king. To my surprise, the guards didn't even care. My reward for committing regicide was monarchy. I had become the new ruler of this kingdom. I spent the rest of my career spreading rumors.
That worked out. Hey, shit, it worked out.
I had become the new ruler of this kingdom. I spent the rest of my career spreading rumors that the previous king was murdered by myself. Everyone refused to believe it and said I, the king, was full of shit. My third character managed to find a really nice book, a book of necromancy, which I generously
What kind of necromancy, though?
donated to one of my fortress libraries. After retiring from adventuring and checking up on the place, I was pleasantly surprised to find the place overrun with undead. Then, I got bored and installed some lore-friendly mods. Currently, I'm playing as Vegeta, a local
Oh my fucking god. Over 20 pounds of lore-friendly and mods. Naruto. Dwarf Fortress.
Saiyan prince who accidentally used instant transmission to teleport to hell. There, I learned that the wrestling system in Dwarf Fortress is extremely elaborate, allowing Vegeta to chokehold demons while he plucks out their necks. After returning from the underworld,
yeah.
Vegeta spent several hours vomiting on townspeople and indirectly killed a child by doing push-ups. Later that
Oopsie. Whoopsie doopsie.
on townspeople and indirectly killed a child by doing push-ups. Later that day, an elvish serf refused to yield to the Saiyan prince. He rejected his generous demands for both of his shoes in exchange for his life. Now, I'm not very good at Dragon Ball Z lore, but I don't remember Vegeta being able to make Destructo discs, but who gives a shit? In this mod, he can. So, I decapitated a bunch of elves with energy discs and turned into a giant ape. Then I got drunk and crawled on the floor, stealing people's genitals. In case you haven't figured this out already.
Hey, my guy. He knows what's up. Same. I would do the same thing.
I got drunk and crawled on the floor, stealing people's genitals. In case you haven't figured this out already, Dwarf Fortress is an amazing game. And not only that, it's unique. There's nothing quite like it. It's a sandbox and you make your own fun. And if you get bored of sand, there's a billion mods out there which make the game that much more intricate.
Dragon Ball, Fallout, Dark Ages, Culture Shock. There's a lot.
And entertaining. Sure, it's hard to get into, but then again, so are nursing homes. I give it a perfect score. Perfection is subjective, which is why everyone will see something different, or something gay. As always,
hey, I'll take both.
Which is why everyone will see something different, or something gay. As always, more content to come, so stay tuned. This video comes out much later than expected. What's up with that, Seth? You lazy schmuck? You've not even taken our money since November. Truth be told, I took a corporate position in December. Then, I realized I can do 100 times more by myself. So, I'm going all in. Seth is going full-time. A warm thanks to the many members of the Merchants Guild.
This is when he started making videos full-time. What a pause.
Who've been generously funding and bankrolling these videos. You're all truly wonderful. I missed a chance to say this before, so Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, and have a Happy New Year.
Good Lord. Dwarf Fortress story. The dev had a problem. People kept reporting that the cats were dying of alcohol poisoning. The thing is, cats don't drink alcohol. Eventually, the dev found the problem. Oh yeah? What did it end up being? Cats had a 0% alcohol tolerance. Any hint of booze would be fatal to them. Oh my god! Like, so even if they like smelt it, or if they were like in the same room as it? Oh my gosh. Drunken dwarves would vomit. Oh my god. They would walk through the vomit. Cats stepping on puddles of booze and licking their paws clean. And then the cats would clean themselves with their tongues. Oh no! That's crazy! What the heck? Another game could have a bug like this? Yeah, true. The game is that detailed? That's impressive. That is honestly impressive. I don't have the brain capacity to play a game like this, but it does look fucking cool. Don't get me wrong. It looks like a very incredible, very detailed game. I just personally don't have the brain capacity and the attention span. I don't have the attention span to play games like this. I think they're really neat, and I have watched people play similar games. But yeah, my brain, I would get overloaded very quickly. That was good though. That was good. I can see why y'all recommended this one quite a bit. That was really good. I loved it. Remember the similar game that's a little more user-friendly? Yeah, my VTuber sister, Cloudy, she plays a bunch of RimWorld. So I've seen a ton of RimWorld gameplay. I'm at least a little more familiar with RimWorld. Oh my gosh. Kara seems to be into games like that. Yeah, she enjoys games like that. Lots of Planet Crafter too. Yeah, that one as well. My neck hurts so bad. Boat Murdered is an incredible Dwarf Fortress story. It was run done on something awful where someone would run the place for a while, fire the save file off to another user, and they'd pick it up and play their bit. Each player recorded what they did and what happened as it went. Oh, that's actually fucking cool. What the heck? That's actually really fucking cool. I like that. That's really neat. What the heck? I think that's super fucking cool. Boat Murdered is great stuff. I never heard of it. The internet is full of absurd Dwarf Fortress stories. We love it. I'll have to check some out. I'll definitely have to check some out. He said I would definitely enjoy watching someone play it. I just don't think I could play it myself. My brain would get overloaded very quickly.